Steps put in to make it easy for me to get up and down, but I have barricaded myself in around the washing line, and there's only one little spot where you can get through, which is a bit dodgy, so I do go through there. But my husband put these in for me so that I can get up and down here, because it's a bit of a slope and it's extremely slippery, so I wasn't comfortable going up and down there. So he was kind enough to put some steps in for me, and I brought all my azaleas with me. Some of them are flowering at the moment, and they'll be going in between the camellias. This dead looking stick was looking pretty good and is still trying to grow. You can see, let's see, I don't know if it's going to survive, but it's got some new growth coming out there, and so I'll just leave it to do its thing. And it's from a camellia that I've had it in Scoresby at the old house. I had that camellia for over 40 years, and I didn't really give it enough time when I air grafted it for the roots to develop. And I think it had one or two dangly little roots that had managed to grow in the area that I was grafting, or the area that I set up for the roots to grow into the sphagnum moss. And it's been struggling ever since, but I'm going to leave it and give it some nice tender loving care, and hopefully it will recover. And this one I've had just as long, because I bought it from the same nursery when we moved to the house over 40 years ago, and it's looking very yellow. I really don't know why it's gone so yellow. Maybe it's too much water, or maybe it just didn't like being moved again. So anyway, I'll look it up and I shall see what there is I could do to help it. I don't want to kill it accidentally, because this was a cutting which I did the air root type thing with. I put sphagnum moss around an area that I cut the bark away from, and I don't think you can even get this camellia anymore. It's very, very pretty. So hopefully it will survive. So I've got my seedlings, not my seedlings, my seeds in these tubs, and I think some of them, when I had a look, yep, some of them are coming up. So I only put them in maybe a week ago, so I'm not expecting any miracles. But anyway, they're all full, and I did mark them all, and that's our water system for the underfloor heating. It's a monstrous thing. Anyway, that's what we had done to the other compost bin, to turn it into a poo bin for the dogs. We were going to install 2 of them, but I don't think we're going to bother. So we just dispose of it properly. And I've got more seeds in there and more seeds in those ones, and I will be putting more seeds in these once I find the motivation to do it. And these old shelves are from my hothouse, which I no longer have. It's in pieces, so I don't think we'll put that together because it's so windy out here. It'll probably blow away. And I've got a lot of pots which all my plants were in, scattered all over the place, so I'm sure I'll find a use for them.